Just give us a look, are we?
I can't tell you.
Vic, man, I'm not going to tell anyone.
I just can't tell you. Look, it's inside information.
I know,
I can't tell you.
Jack, tell him to let us have a look.
Oh, it's not to me. It's up to the, you're going to have to talk to National Wood, aren't you?
Forget it.
If it was up to me, I'd let you know. I'll tell you, but I can't. Look.
No, I know what you like with inside information.
Well, I'm sorry if that's the way you feel about it.
Anyway.
Anyhow, this is where we roost and where we perform, well, amongst ourselves.
Yep.
Write our little pieces in here.
If you'd like to move round, you'll see what's currently known as a computer unit. We insert our ideas in here, and they become a script, and I think you've got a script there.
Yes, it's come out looking like this one here, see? I don't know if you can see that. That's number 2 of our new hit series on BBC 2. And it's very funny. There was rather amusing sketches in there.
That's the singer out of Go West.
The bloke out of Go West, and he's got a Duke of Ribena underneath his chair.
As of course he would.
And you see, it's all scripted like this.
So this is our world every day. We come in at about 11, would you say, Jim?
11.
And we leave at 4. 5 days a week writing these scripts.
It's all very, very exciting.
This is some cheese, Jim. Vic brought in for me this
morning. This is my bait that I've brought in today. As you can see, there's not much left apart from some blackjacks and a banana.
Nice.
What did you have for your bait today, Bob?
I had a ham sandwich, a satsuma, and a Viscount biscuit, orange of course.
I had egg sandwich.
Having said that,
an orange.
I've got an Asian pear.
These really are very exciting. The Asian pear, Bob introduced me to yesterday, and it's a very exciting new fruit.
Would you like to buy it off me then, Jim?
I would, yes.
£1.
Alright then.
Alright.
That's what you're doing.
I might have to let you buy half of us.
50p?
It's a new fruit. It's a cross between the apple and the pear.
It's very tasty. I would encourage people to buy them.
So, this is our cup of sugar.
We've got a collection of pickles over here. You see, there's the pickled walnut.
Foul.
A number of pickled onions. Over here, let's have a look about what we've got here. There's a picture of a horse and a plough, because we're very keen in the new series on horse-drawn items, such as the horse-drawn negligee, the horse-drawn peanut,
and the horse-drawn bracelet.
And over here we've got fan mail, which you lovely people send us. And this we had featured in what was this? It was in what did we have use this in?
That was in a bread workshop.
That's pieces of bread.
There's Clive Dunn, who you might remember was hiding in it. Was it a barrel or something?
I don't know what he was doing. We've got a fly swat, which you don't often see these days, which we used to kill flies with, which to get about here. Lots of books. Lots of books.
This is Rick Astley's coat. You might remember that.
That's a confession booth.
Yeah. Have you got up to confess, Jim?
I could have.
Yeah.
Bob?
Yeah.
You know the rest of your bait that you brought in today?
Yeah.
Well, I scoffed a lot. Actually, I didn't. It was a lie.
That's old props, that one. Now, in the course of this video, we're hoping that we'll be able to show you some of the very earliest shows that were filmed, very bad quality film, but you'll have to just accept that. From 1988, when it was in a pub, then in
1988 in Goldsmiths Tavern.
Then on to the Albany Theatre, where you'll see some performances.
Let's have a look at the Goldsmiths in 1988.
1988. See what you think.
Moving on. marvellous! Vic and Bob's friend, we were going to have a lot more dancers on, but unfortunately, only Fred is available. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the swing. It's great to be back at the big night out. Are you feeling good? Yeah. Are you in for a bit of entertainment? Yeah. There really is going to be a lot of entertainment tonight, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt about that. We've already had a great start of the evening, and you know, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am the hunter, and you, ladies and gentlemen, are my quarry. Only joking. Or am I? What, you over there? I think I'm going to go for this fella down here. Come on, love, over here. Let's have a good applause for this fella. Brand new contestant on the Hammond organ. If you like to move round the back there, sir. Can you play the organ, by the way? Are you any good at it? Well, what are you going to play for us tonight?
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady? No. You are going to play the girl from Ipanema. What's your name, by the way? Andy. Andy, take it away on the Hammond organ. There you are. Off you go. Andy. Come on, faster! Faster, Andy, faster! We're going to applause there for Andy on the Hammond organ. Must be marvellous. Andy, you were terrific on the Hammond organ there. How do you feel?
Great, great.
And I see you out. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, tonight I'm going to be called Ali Magic, because I'm going to do a bit of magic for you. So wait where you are a minute. First of all, I'd like to get you warmed up with a little bit of an explosion.
Whoa! Come on, David! Yeah. Get on with it. Here you go. Oh, it's the blood hounds.
It's going to get you really livened up a bit.
Rubbish. Brilliant.
So anyway, I just left her there to die, really, you know. I didn't think there was out I could go.
With no electricity?
No electricity.
And where did the bullfinches all go?
Disappeared. They just left a little spot of blood. So that was the Goldsmiths Tavern, which is a pub in New Cross. And that was when it was Jim, Vic, doing the big night out, largely on his Todd, really, with the help from a few people knocking about. I think you probably saw Les on there.
Yeah.
There were probably about 250 people would turn up then, was it?
Yes, it was very Hogarthian. There would be people slamming their fists under the tables, spewing beer and throwing apples and that around.
Well, that all came to an end when it got so bad that there was people with baseball bats assaulting each other, weren't there?
Right. And we tried to ignore it, but you couldn't.
But then we, of course, switched the show to the Albany Empire.
The Albany Empire. But don't forget that it first started off in the Winston.
Well, yes,
pub
you can tell the viewers about that one.
Winston's in Deptford, which is a very tiny little place. And that came to an end after about 6 weeks when people came in with swords. They did.
Oh, I didn't
Get
say
rid of
no.
swords, and I thought, no more of this. But anyway, then on to the Goldsmiths Tavern, and then on to the Albany Empire,
And I think we're going to see a few clips.
which was great fun.
Albany Empire, again in London, New Cross, Deptford. Probably held about 500, Jim.
I think you could squeeze in 700 and
Well-
push there.
And there's some clips from that now. Isn't there?
Vic has had to go to prison for a short period. So he sent me on, my name is Mr. Dennis, to take over him. I'm not particularly good out for this sort of business, and I don't particularly find it rather attractive in the slightest. I have a small confectioner's shop, as you may know, at the edge of the town. He told me basically to just come on and tell you what I do. I don't find it of any interest to you people. First thing on the morning, I put some wasps in the window. And some blue bottles. But I've got quite a few maggots in there recently. I got away with it. Health inspector hasn't been known. I put the cat in the window first thing. And I spray a bit of urine smell around. It's kind of like musty smell going in the shop. It seems to do the trick anyway. I don't really want people in the shop anyway. Of course, I don't stock the curly whirly. It's far too elaborate. Normally elaborate sweets. I will not stock a coconut. Any coconut-based sweet I won't stock. It looks too similar to a testicle, I find.
Novelty act number 2 is Leslie Norris, who is a disgraced blacksmith. And his little novelty turn is called the Sardines for Supper. Leslie Norris. Come on. Leslie, lovely to see you. Oh. One of the hazards of performing live with sardines, that is, isn't it? Sorry now, will you? Bloody hell. Put it in the microphone stand. Leslie, now what you do is sardines for supper. What exactly do you do?
Sardines for supper, you'll be seeing it shortly. Now, I don't usually perform it in a paddock area. I usually do it down on the ground, so you'll have to hold the board for me if you don't mind.
All right then. And this is a straightforward plank or board.
Well, straightforward enough, I suppose. Sorry.
Do you do this regularly?
I do this in hospitals and children's homes.
And for the old folk and so on?
Whoever's there, they seem to take a little bit of twisted pleasure from it anyway.
Am I holding that right?
Not really, no, but it'll have to do.
And what are you going to do then? You're going to...
Well, what you do is, as if you didn't already know, is you say, "What's for supper?"
All right then. Leslie, what's for supper? In fact, let's get everybody shouting out, "What's for supper?" Let's find out. What? Quiet! sardines for supper.
Will I place this skewer?
Let's listen to the singing mound now. Come on, you gently, the song of the line, the multi-turn along, the power was a farmer who done his goodie. Can you hear it, Les? Early man, the night home. Let's make them camp. Who's the cashier and the blacksmiths? And apparently, that's carrots, is it? What carrots does he read? Grab the music down a bit, please.
Anyway, did you give that vicar his altar cloth back? No, did you give him it back? Just tell us if
That was his prized possession. I told you not to mention that.
did you give him it back though?
I didn't give it back. Yeah, I didn't mention it.
Do you want to mention it? You couldn't let it lie. You want to mention the altar cloth, living it, you couldn't let it lie. Couldn't let it lie. You couldn't let it lie.
This is where we go to the toilet for those special moments, and I do believe that Bob is in there right now. Now, I don't know what he's up to, but it's one thing or the other. Let's find out. Oh shit. Well, I think we've discovered which one it was, haven't we?
Yes, you make me feel brand new. You are the one that I love.
Well, we're singing in front of our collection of weeds that we've been collecting for how long?
Oh, 7-8 hours now.
And it's looking good.
We saw a picture of one just like this in a book and decided,
You are the one for me.
It'd be lovely to sing in front of a pile of weeds, as we did on our pilot series, which I think you're going to now say a piece of.
yes, no, this was never broadcast, but it was the pilot we did for Channel 4, and I think we're going to see a segment.
This is my song. This is my song, my son.
Come on, Adam.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britain's top light entertainer, Vic Reeves.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vic Reeves' Big Night Out. I am Vic Reeves, Britain's top light entertainer, and thank you for joining me tonight. Let's start off with a tender song about some of the things in life that I enjoy sniffing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love the smell of manure. I love the smell of the poor. I love the smell of Frank Muir. Come on now, let's have a look at him. Come along now, let's have a sniff of him. Come along now, let's have a little bit more. I love the smell of a flannel. I love the smell of an old oak panel. Now I love the smell of the hair of a spaniel. Come along now, let's have a look at it. Come along now, let's have a sniff of it. Come along now, let's have a little bit more. Yeah. I love the smell of a mixed grill. I
of a slipper. Come along now, let's have a little bit more. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love the smell of kung fu. I love the smell of whipped snake zoo. I love the smell of Lulu's hairdos. Come along now, let's have a look at them. Come along now, let's have a Come along now, let's have a little bit more. Let's have a little bit more. Let's have a little bit more. Yes!
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And thank you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, Tom Selleck.
I'll tell you, hey, that's really started off with a bang singing about lard and that, hasn't it?
All right, thank you very much,
Should
Tom.
have talked about my new trunks. That would have been smart.
Thank you, Tom. Not too much work recently.
Not so much,
That's
no,
all
not
right,
really.
Thank you very much, Tom. Now clear off.
This is where our motorbikes are kept in here. But as you can see, somebody's parked the Jaguar very close to the door, so you can't actually get in.
It's a crazy thing to do.
And I think we can probably learn a lesson from that. Never park a Jag too close to a locked door.
Be it in a cupboard, a shoebox, in the boot here. Oh, Jesus.
You're not moving anymore.
9:20. Here we go for a top concert in Cardiff, United City. I am not John Mellon Cougar Camp, but I am on stage in 5 seconds' time.
Well, you are full member.
Down the tunnel you follow me for a good time. Stage area up here this way. Stage area down here. Here's the music that isn't interruption.
Butter on my bread. I like girls in skirts, and I like books.
Here we are, there's Scotland over the border there. Let's take a look at the responsibility of the road authorities here. We can see that the road in England stops there, and in Scotland they decide that you can't park on the side of the road there. That's about that sort of the crooked line there, see? That's responsibility. Who do you think's the best road manufacturer then? Scotland! Makes England great.
Things like this is this.
What?
Things just like this is beautiful.
What makes Scotland brilliant?
You been in Scotland?
Yeah.
What have you been doing there?
Hey, wait! No!
Get back in England, look here! And you!
Well, we hope very much that you've enjoyed what we've had to show you on this little video film.
That's right, and we'd like to say thank you to you all for being lovely fans and buying various items from your fan club and just writing us those lovely letters.
I suppose simply for being you. It is, of course, much appreciated. I wish that there was more that we could do, except what we've done.
Well, we just try our best, and all we can say is thank you for being you.
Yes. Thank you again.